Alright, and we move on tonight. We'll do a triad this evening of nice ripe red ones. I got with me a big red jalapeno. It's not completely red as you can see by the green, but it's mostly red and it's a honkin' pepper. Look at this bad thing. Holy shit. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they're Michigan jalapenos, but I'm not sure. We'll see how hot it is. We'll see how tasty it is. I'm guessing probably going to have a pretty good flavor, but we'll find out. Pluck off the stem. Jalapeno stems usually come off pretty easily. That came off no problem. Oh wow. Really sweet. Very similar to a bell pepper. No heat yet. But look at how thick the flesh is. Wow. It's a meaty pepper. I was expecting it. I could feel just by the touch that it was going to be a little bit fresher, first of all, but also thicker wall. Faintly floral undertones with the, as per usual. Oh, there's a little. Caught me off guard when I swallowed. A little bit of heat kicking in. It's not overwhelming. It just tickled my throat. Good burn, kicking in a little bit. Faint warm feeling right here. Starting to notice that there are definitely different, even in relative same spice range, hotness wise, as far as the overall experience goes. There are definitely different kinds of burns. Like sometimes I can feel it in my head really fast, and my head starts feeling really warm, my ears get warm. And other ones it might be about the same burning in my mouth, but it doesn't come through into my head as much. That red chili still being, of course, the prime example of the far end of the spectrum in the extreme. It's taken me a while because it's so meaty. There's so much actual pepper to it. Not so much the spice. It's got a. Oh, I got a good. Well, let's do a little analysis here after the first bite. A little bit on the tip of my tongue, faintly on my lips, starting to glow a little bit. A little bit in the back of my throat feels kind of warm. And all the way down into my tummy. Now that I'm done chewing it, I don't really feel it so much in my head. A little bit on my face, I feel warm. It doesn't feel like I'm sweating though, it just feels like an under the skin heat. In addition to my body temperature. Okay, bite number 2 of 3. I like the flavor, it's like a red bell pepper. Well, just by looking at it, looks like a bell pepper by the thickness of the flesh. It's good, I like it. Bell pepper with a kick. At first it was almost a tomato-like flavor. That was interesting. Mm-hmm. A little more tickle in my throat. Heat's picked up in my mouth. My tongue, quite a bit. A bit more on my lips. Towards the back of the roof of my mouth. Picking up a tiny bit. Not all that much. Definitely more burn going on in the throat and tickling. Nose is starting to clear out a little bit. Head feeling warm, especially on my scalp. A little bit on my forehead. Nose is starting to clear out. Excuse me. When I blew my nose, I just got a taste like what dried jalapenos taste like. And that was good. Ooh, the roof, or my tongue's starting to burn a bit. Not too bad though. A little bit of warmth. My lips. More heat. Mm-hmm. 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 The seeds are like pebbles in this one. Wow. Probably plant really nice. Yeah, the top of my head and my scalp is feeling a bit warm. A little bit in my face. I feel faint perspiration. Maybe. No, maybe not. Like on the sides of my tongue going down my throat. Feel warm. Not so much in the chest or in my stomach. But faint, burny, tingly in my lips. My tongue feels fairly warm. The roof of my mouth coming out a bit, especially near the back and down the sides. Like behind where my back teeth are on the top. Yeah, subsiding a bit. It's not getting any worse. Pretty mild overall. Bit of drool, mucus in the back of my throat, coating my esophagus. Still a little warm. But not too bad. Yeah, it's more near the tip of my tongue now. A little bit on the top. A little bit on the roof of my mouth near my front teeth. Every time I swallow, I feel a wave of heat move and then go down. It's a nice sensation. A little bit of burning at the right at the back of my tongue, right before my throat, roof of my mouth a little bit when I exhale, especially. Lips are faintly glowing, moving more towards the outer rims of my front of my lip. Not getting any worse. It's subsiding. Not too bad. Nice. So yeah, in conclusion, I would say that the red jalapenos, at least the ones I got from the fruit stand, pretty decent bite, not too bad. I think they're a little bit more spicy than the green ones I tried. I definitely enjoyed the flavor of this one a lot more. A lot more like a ripe bell pepper. Pretty much identical to a ripe bell pepper flavor-wise. A little bit undertones of tomato at times, which was a pleasant surprise actually. Good thick juicy flesh, really meaty, those once they get to be that size, and as a result the flavor is not quite as green, shall we say. Unripe jalapenos have more of a peppery flavor. These ones had a little sweeter flavor, a little tart in the background. But good. Yeah, overall, pretty mild heat. Not too bad. It's not mild. You'll notice when you take a bite of it, unless you burnt all the nerve endings off your tongue. But in any case, for the average pepper eater, they got a fair glow, but not too bad. Concentrated mainly in the roof of the mouth, tongue, not so much in the throat, but right before your throat. Lips burned a little bit, but the juicy flesh, nice red bell peppery flavor. Definitely could taste the vitamin C in that one. So red jalapenos, I would give a thumbs up. I'd recommend those ones. They're excellent flavor. I would recommend taking most of the seeds out though, especially when they get to be the size of this one, because they were kind of woody, pebbly like, hard to chew, kind of hurt some of my fillings a little bit when I bit down towards some fillings in the back there. But yeah, great peppers, delicious flavor, good texture. I'm sure they'd cook up really nice in a stir fry or whatever you might want to use them with. Put them on a pizza, definitely. Cut them up fresh, throw them on a pizza, throw it in the oven. Perfect. A little bit of spice, a lot of flavor. Perfect pizza pepper or stir fry pepper. Red jalapeno.